Hey, welcome to QVC2. I am Michelle.
And I'm Stella.
And we have a special relationship in real life. Why? Ew.
That sounds gross.
Oh no, it's already gross. Can you guess? Those of you who know, and those of you who don't, I am a mother and you are
a daughter, but you're also a daughter.
I am a daughter.
It makes more sense to say I'm your mother and I'm your
daughter. I know,
and a mother.
She's also a teenager, which is also the t-shirt says, hell is a teenage girl. That's her t-shirt. I thought we could talk about our t-shirts today.
Okay, what's
First
your
up,
t-shirt?
I'm so glad you asked. It's not like I planned it or anything or washed it since the last time I wore it and dried it and pressed it.
You pressed it?
No, I didn't press it. I used the ironer that we have in the dryer.
The dryer.
The dryer's our
Irons
ironer.
Scare me ever since I burned myself on one when I was 9 at the bakery. Did you not know about that?
I didn't know you burned yourself at 9 with an iron.
It's kind of bad. It wasn't like terrible. It wasn't like hospital worthy.
They didn't tell me that.
Oh.
Well, the things you learned while introducing your improv show with your daughter.
It was their fault because they trusted a 9-year-old with an iron.
Don't trust a 9-year-old with an iron. Don't do it. So t-shirt, why am I wearing Laugh Riot Girl? Because we have a second show tonight at 8 o'clock.
That's so many shows.
And it's so many shows in one day. We've never had 2 official shows. Wait.
Yeah, we have.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, we have.
Because we recorded our other show.
No, we've had like actual 2. We had our regular show and we had that like March Madness show.
Oh my gosh, we did do. Okay, so this is piece of cake. So we got it. So if you want to see us tonight at 8, again, after this, check out Laugh Riot Girl, like at Laugh Riot Girl, or go to our new Instagram account, which is
QVC_commentary, all lowercase.
Okay, those are our announcements. Although actually I should sneak in because we're also in an asynchronous theater fest, the Central PA Theater and Dance Festival. Wow. And for that, you can also find out information at our Instagram account, QVC_commentary. Okay. So when we're not promoting that, we're promoting items on QVC.
Yeah, they should pay us.
That I really hope you can see with our second camera.
Can you guys see it?
See it on the second camera. If not, there it is. You are the tech whiz. And now we can see it. This is so much better.
Yeah.
We can see it on YouTube. It's definitely
we got it. And it's on YouTube. Yes, technology. So these are some lovely Jimmy the Baker patriotic cookies.
I think they look like the ones that Aunt Ivy sends us all the time that are only okay.
And we love Aunt Ivy so much more than we love the cookies she sends. We do. I mean, you would want to like imagine a world where you love the cookies more than you love your aunt.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that was going to be.
Hi, I'm here. I'm here.
Who are you?
My name's Eva.
Eva, like with an E?
Yeah, with an E.
EVA.
EVA or evil. I'm the evil twin.
The evil twin of who?
Of Ivy and Eva. And I'm the aunt you didn't know about.
I thought Ivy didn't have a twin.
Well, exactly. I mean, you didn't know she had a twin. You thought she did. So that's right.
Did you go to live with your dad? Did you go with Lance?
No, I went to live in the castle where they train people to be evil. It's the evil castle.
What castle?
The evil castle in Excretia.
I don't think that's a real place.
Well, you know what? It's in another dimension. So you wouldn't know about it.
Where on the map is the other dimension?
It's down in a dark and smelly place.
Okay, but where on the map?
There's no on the map for Excretia.
Well, I don't think it exists.
Would you like to see it, child?
Not really.
We could go into a protective bubble because as evil as I am your aunt.
I might get a disease.
Yes, you could get one of the many bacterial infections. E. coli is quite common.
Do you have E. coli currently?
No, I defend against E. coli.
Do you have a bacterial infection?
No, I don't get infected. I am immune.
You give me the vibes of someone that's always sick.
The thing is I'm a carrier, but I don't myself get sick.
So do I have it now?
Would you like me to do an exam?
I don't really trust
I happen
you.
to have one of your mother's
Don't
gloves.
call it. Don't say
Right
it.
here. I have to take my ring off before I do this, though.
Before you do what?
Put the glove on.
That's like OJ.
It is like, and you know what? It's actually inside out, and I'll have to do that thing, but I'll get my lipstick all over. You can tell it's improvised, no?
No, I don't think they can tell.
My agent told me that's the only kind of gig I could get.
We actually wrote this, guys.
Yeah, we actually wrote this. I am now ready if you really want to know.
Ready for what?
For the exam.
What's the exam?
The E. coli exam.
What does that consist
My
of?
God, I don't even need this, child. Your E. coli is so bad it's eating your brain. Quick, let's go to the lab.
What
They'll give
lab?
you a new brain.
What is
Hello.
Hi.
Welcome to the lab.
Is it just called the lab?
This is the lab at Excretia.
But is it just called the lab?
There's
Like,
only one
if I
lab.
looked it up on Google Maps and searched the lab, would this come up?
Oh, you Generation Z people with your Googling and your maps. You won't see this. It's in another dimension. I thought Ava told you that.
I thought her name was Eva.
It is Eva. I knew you would correct me. You are wearing that t-shirt after all.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, you're from our sister neighborhood, hell. But we're not in hell anymore.
This seems worse.
Thank you very much. We worked very hard for that exact compliment.
Okay. So what happens at the lab?
Well, I was told by your Aunt Eva
Mhm.
that you have indeed lost your memory.
I don't think I have though. I remember stuff.
Like what?
Well,
Name one thing you remember before you got here to the lab.
well, I remember yesterday,
And yesterday is defined as?
the day before today. It was a Tuesday.
That is correct. And what of it? You could just be looking at a calendar. I know you sub-millennials, you Gen Z people like to have these digital calendars.
I didn't really do that much. I just finished a sewing project that I needed to do.
Describe said sewing project.
It was a pink skirt that had flowers on it that I got at a thrift store that fit weird.
Okay, I'm going to sidebar with your mother. Mother, whose body I am embodying. Is this true? You know what? She actually did a really awesome job. She did upcycle
Mhm.
this awesome skirt
Yeah.
that we got at the Goodwill. So I think actually she has her memory. So if you could just like bring her back to the dimension.
Yeah,
And
don't give me a new brain, guys.
yeah, and like, please don't give her a new brain because she's so awesome as she is, you know.
Can't argue with that logic.
Yeah, t-shirt notwithstanding, although I actually kind of like the t-shirt. It's funny. And guess what? Okay, can you do that, lab technician? Boop, 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 boop. Fine, I'll bring you back.
Okay, thanks.
Well, I'm still here, Eva. You
Eva.
can't get rid of me that easy.
I
I
wanted to replace my brain though.
only because I thought you forgot everything. I thought it was a bad brain.
Why do you think I forgot things?
I forget. Well, those were some interesting people. I mean, Eva, she,
Sounds like she needs to go to the lab.
yeah. I mean, I'm sorry you had to find out that you are
That
indeed
Ivy
related.
has an evil twin.
She does. Ivy
Yeah.
does have an evil twin. If
Makes
you're
sense.
watching this, Aunt Ivy, I'm sorry we had to tell
I
you a
had to
secret.
out you.
But you know what? It was for the good of the art, the improvisational art. You know?
Yeah.
So. And sometimes the refrigerator needs to be checked out for stuff.
Needs to be checked out or needs checked out.
It needs checked out if you live in Central PA.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Wait a second.
Salt in there, because I taste that little.
There's salt.
No, there is, very good, Birdie. I have to really tell you, that's good because.
There's salt in every cookie though.
Wait, is that Birdie?
pink salt and everything. So
I think his
take
name's
almond salt,
Bertie.
But in order to bring out the almond notes.
I'm falling in love with Bertie.
What cookie doesn't have salt in it is my question. Like, I don't get why that's special. He's not like, it's a hint of
Okay.
hazelnut. He's like,
Okay.
am I detecting a little bit of salt?
Yes,
Of course you are.
I
Salt in
understand.
everything.
I like sweet and salty stuff.
Well, all cookies have a little, at least a little bit of salt in them.
But look at Bertie.
No, Bertie's the guy in the button-up shirt. Bertie's not the chef.
Oh, Bertie's not the chef. Who's the chef?
I don't know.
I'm in love with the chef
Why? He's so weird looking.
because he's so interesting.
And if you want sprinkles, 4.
Are you gonna be the chef?
You rang? Of course, you rang.
Hi.
I'm so interesting. I have cookies with no salt.
But Bertie detected the salt, and you said that there was salt in it.
There was just the littlest bit of salt. So it was in other things made in processing. You know, there's that loophole on the label. Did you know that?
No.
You're a smart teenager. I can't believe you didn't know that.
Well, I don't really spend my time looking up things about labels.
Yeah. I mean, if you put something, if something ends up in the food during the processing, it's like a whoops.
Like it's not in there.
Yeah.
It's just that why processed foods are bad, because then you don't know
Yes.
what's in it.
Yeah. It's mystery food. Every time you eat a processed food, it's mystery.
Seems kind of fun.
Yes. Now you understand why I'm a chef of processed foods. I make these patriotic cookies, and if salt gets in the processing, what do we say?
Oopsie
Daisy.
Okay.
Yep.
Is patriotic cookies a year-round thing though? Because it seems like it would just be good for like 4th of July and Memorial Day.
Yes. Those are very big cookie holidays.
Are they?
Yes.
But
they
does
are.
that hold you over the entire year? Because don't you get like money based on the cookies you sell?
Well, you know what? We also use the orange, the yellow, and the brown sprinkles for the Thanksgiving patriotic holiday to
Oh.
commemorate the time when we all know.
When
the
we
Pilgrims-
beheaded all those people.
How do you know about the Great Massacres?
Mom's weird.
Your mother told you
Yeah,
about those?
She read me the book as a bedtime story when I was like 6.
Oh, why on earth would she do such a thing? No one is to know that truth. That truth is not to be known in America. We're just
Yeah.
to eat patriotic cookies and not ask any questions about our holidays.
Yeah, well, she does a lot of research.
Really? She
All
does
the time.
research.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We don't like that in America, not in patriotic America.
That's why she also doesn't like spray on sunscreen.
Spray on sunscreen. That's my side gig when we're in the off season to patriotic cookies.
But isn't spray on sunscreen only good in the season of patriotic cookies, like during the summer?
Damn it. That's why my
So,
sales are
It's
down.
not really the off season.
That's why, because I can't focus. You can't multitask.
Yeah.
I can't really, and it, that explains it.
It also could cause
God,
like cancer of sorts, I'm pretty sure.
you're not supposed to know that. That only happens in the processing. Well, I think that's interesting that you had that chef guy. I actually thought the
Yeah.
chef guy was like a very
He
friendly
seemed kind of crazy.
guy.
Like,
Yeah, I
he
mean, I
got
think he was
kinda
a
upset.
little upset
Yeah.
and upsetting. I feel like I need to detox after being that
from
character.
the chef guy.
Yeah, the chef guy,
Definitely.
how we went into the screen there. I mean, that was a little bit
For
of
real.
QVC2, no? A little different than the commentary.
Oh, definitely. It's
And-
different.
I think we need some kind of therapy for that. That's a different beast than just the commentary.
Okay.
We need to process it. What? Process it?
Oh.
It happened again.
Oh no, don't. No, we don't. Don't bring
Okay,
it back.
um,
Okay.
I have come as
To apologize.
No,
Are you a chef?
I'm your mother's former psychologist.
Which one? She's had like 4.
Oh, she's had more than that.
Oh, more than
You just
4?
know about 4. Oh yeah.
Okay.
And I'm the best one. The last one that she had.
Oh,
I
yes.
am the best one.
Yeah, true.
She fired me when she started doing this improv.
I don't think that's healthy.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I think we need to tell her.
Like an intervention.
I think we need to have
Yeah.
an
Let's get one of
intervention.
those. You're a really soft speaker. You should do voice commercials.
Thank you. Thank you.
We could get one of those banners says intervention on it. Or do you think that's too
Do you
like
have
flashy?
one? Would you get one?
I actually don't have one.
But this is improv. You just make it up and
Oh,
you have it.
Here.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Like this. It just says intervention on it. Okay. She's gonna be really surprised if I'm the first person she sees in your house. So maybe
Oh.
you should hold it
Okay.
and I'll summon
This is
her.
really small.
Well, you can make it bigger. It's improv. Go ahead.
But I feel like it's funny that it's small.
Well, again, you can hang on to your original position and just go big with it. That's also improv. Okay? You feeling good about your choices?
I guess.
Hi.
Hi.
Intervention?
Yeah.
Like,
We think you should go back to therapy instead of improv.
wait, instead of improv?
Well, improv's just not healthy to replace therapy.
Improv's not healthy to place therapy with?
No.
Well, I beg to differ.
Why?
Please let me differ, please.
Well, you can
Differ.
still do it, but like, it just can't replace it because that's not good.
I seriously need to go back to therapy.
Well, probably.
I mean, I was having a good time out in the free world, you know, free reign, not overthinking
I mean,
my
You're
anxiety.
still free though.
Yeah, but like, I love my therapist and therapists, but like, you're always noticing your problems in great
Yeah.
detail when you're in therapy. I'm just saying, unless you're having a harder time.
Because then you're like aware of them.
Well, yeah, but like, I think there's like a balancing, like, so if you're having more trouble in your life and the therapy's helping, then noticing the problems is good.
Yeah.
But if you're in a better space, then noticing all the problems
Definitely.
actually drags you down.
Mhm.
Let's go back. Let's cut back to me when I was having a lot of anxiety. This was like 3 years ago when Brett Kavanaugh
Oh.
was getting nominated and we were doing a lot of
He really
protesting.
fell off. Like he's not doing anything anymore.
He fell off. Brett Kavanaugh?
Like when artists fall off, like he's not doing anything anymore.
Well, the Supreme Court justice.
Yeah, but like,
But
what's
no
he
one's
doing?
talking about
He's
him
not doing
anymore?
anything.
He's not doing
Like,
anything. He's not relevant.
Trump fell off.
I heard Trump is out there giving stump speeches to small gatherings of
That's sad.
people on patios.
Hashtag sad.
He thinks he's on the campaign trail though.
He does.
Yeah.
For what?
For 2022
But to get elected as what?
president.
We're not.
Now
doing-
you're getting me anxious in 2021.
But we're not doing an election in 2022. Does he know that?
Okay. I'm going back to 2018 because now I'm too anxious about 2022 and our moment here. So I'm out.
I think-
Okay. Hi.
Mhm.
Well, I'm really nervous that like
Yeah.
Trump is still president now.
Yeah,
That it's,
he won't be though.
How do you know?
I'm from the future.
You are. Is that why you look so much older, Stella?
I think. Well, I think it's more just that you're from the past.
Do I look younger?
Yeah.
Yay. I like being from the past. Well, I was told I had to show up at something and you're
Yeah.
holding that banner that you've got that little
Oh,
intervention
This is for
thing.
a different person. Well, it's for you, but a different you.
It's for a different me.
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Did future me need intervention?
Yeah.
Oh, why?
All the improv.
What? Do I do improv in the future?
Yeah, a lot. Like excessive.
I do.
Too much.
Wait, not only do I do improv, I do excessive amounts of improv.
Yeah.
That sounds like heaven.
Oh, it's like crack for you, isn't it? It's like doing a line.
Ooh. Well, I'm not a drug person, so I can't
Yeah,
really say.
You're clearly not.
I'm not a drug person.
A drug person wouldn't use the word drug person.
A drug person by definition doesn't
Yeah.
say drug
They
person.
wouldn't say drug person.
I mean, I don't even know why they need drug tests because all you need to do is talk to
Are
them.
you a drug person?
Yeah, give them a survey. Say, do you use the phrase drug person? Are you a drug person?
Do you say using drugs or taking drugs?
You know, if you say to someone, are you a drug person? And they say yes, you actually know they're not a drug person.
I feel like that's not true.
You know what I mean? Because then
Would you, okay, if someone asked you if you were a drug person, would you say yes?
no, I would say no.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like,
Okay, so you're right.
yeah.
But I kind of felt like if you say you are, you could just mean you do like reishi mushrooms.
That's like,
It could be reishi mushrooms.
it's like weed though.
No, they're like just healthy little mushroom
Oh.
things you get ground into pills. You can
Do
have
you
tea.
do reishi mushrooms?
Yeah, baby. Inflammation, it brings
I
your
don't believe
inflammation
you.
down.
You couldn't handle that honey.
Turmeric. I can't handle drug. I'm not a drug person. I'm not a drug. So are we good? Like, what's this involved in this intervention thing you're going to do to me in a few years? Try to get me
Oh.
stop doing improv.
Well, it wasn't to stop doing improv, it was to just do less.
You know what? I know me, and I know if I started doing improv, I would be doing less improv.
Oh,
Sounds
okay.
ridiculous.
Yeah, definitely.
You know. So that's the whole intervention. It's not about therapy. I thought it was something about.
Well, it was also like you can't replace therapy with improv.
Well, that sounds interesting. I don't know why anyone would ever think that. That's not something I would say.
Yeah, it is though. You did say it.
I mean, my mom's a therapist, your own grandmother,
Yeah,
and we
but-
all know enough that
But you did
that's
say it,
never.
though. The thing
I
is
said that? Maybe I was just
You
doing an
said that.
improv scene. I
No.
just said it.
Well, I feel
didn't
like
mean that.
life is an improv scene unless you like know
Yeah.
what's gonna happen. So I mean, technically you were, but also you did say that.
I think that's wrong. Let's get 2021 me out here again.
Okay.
Hi. Okay,
Did-
so did you figure out about like did 2018 me convince you I don't need to go back to therapy because we're cool
No.
now that I do all this improv?
Well, first of all, she really liked the idea of doing excessive
Bless you.
amounts of improv, but also she kind of gaslit me about the whole you said that improv replaced therapy thing.
She
She
gaslit
didn't
you?
believe me. She was like, no, I didn't say that.
I can't believe I would not gaslight you.
Yeah. But you did say the whole thing about how therapy can be replaced by improv. Or at least
I
for
even
you.
said it then.
No, but she's not convinced that you ever said it. Like,
She's gaslighting future me.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let's talk to this gaslighter again.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I love both my therapists
Yeah.
so much. I'm never going to leave them ever.
I had
And
more than two.
I mean, in my past, but like,
Okay.
yeah,
But
but like, why? I would,
well,
this is never going to happen. I would never suggest anybody out there replace your therapist with improv, and not even in the processing. Don't do it.
Well,
Not even in the processing.
2021 you confirmed that you said it.
Really?
Yeah.
Does she really believe
She was
that?
like, let's go talk to her because you were gaslighting future you.
Well, it's just because I can't believe it's true. Let's get her back here.
Oh, okay.
So could you figure it out? Could you iron it out?
Sort of. She kind of believes it, but like not really.
I think it's just that she just hasn't been through the improvisational
she
experience
just doesn't
yet.
Get it.
She doesn't get it because once you finally practice yes anding, you know, it's like a great weight has been lifted.
Yeah.
And you can have connections with people.
For sure.
And you know, the thing with yes anding is like, think of how
Mhm.
infrequently people actually affirm what you say. All that gaslighting,
Mhm.
that adds up. That wears on you after a while.
Yes.
See, improv's the opposite of gaslighting.
Is it though? I feel like it's
Mm.
just like pretend.
It's pretend opposite of gaslighting.
I
But
feel
it's
like-
also a scene that's really happening in
or
reality.
Is it just a coping mechanism because you don't get to play pretend anymore?
That too. Yeah, it is that too. Yep. It is that, but better than drugs.
That's true.
I'm still going to look my mom in the eye and say, Mom, at least I'm not doing drugs. And scene at 6:54. Woo, not doing drugs, we can do the not doing drugs dance for
But
a
you
minute.
carry
if we
around
have
a
to.
baggie of melatonin.
Yeah, those are good drugs.
There I am. Thank you, Michelle and Stella. And again, your next show is at 8 o'clock, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that is
Soon.
That is-
that's at the Riot Girl, right?
Yeah, the Laugh Riot Girl Comedy Fest. It is an intersectional feminist comedy festival where a majority of the comedians, and then there's a lot of stand-up, but there's some improv and some sketch, but a majority are women and also non-binary and trans. And every so often there's a man. We let a few men in here and there as long as they are the good kind.
Yes, us good kind appreciate that. We definitely do. So
Yeah.
great. And then follow QVC_commentary on Instagram, buy our merch, watch our shows, do all of the things, and we're gonna wave and say goodbye. And I'm gonna turn this stream off with no music. Bye, everybody.